Well, hey, life group leaders, bit of a recap on today's message where we're talking about a good God in a bad world. We're continuing to go through the book, The Wood Between the Worlds by Brian Zahnd. And today we're talking about the fourth chapter, which is essentially, where is God in the midst of suffering? And in this message, I talk about and give some examples of people who have suffered. Job in the Old Testament. And then in this book entitled Nights, I talk about Elie Wiesel and just the extreme suffering that he endured in a concentration camp. And then the conversation is really, where is God in the midst of suffering? And it's actually at the cross where we find God in the midst of suffering. Because as Dietrich Bonhoeffer says, only a suffering God can help us in our suffering. And so Christ on the cross brings meaning and hope to our suffering. And in this message, I talk about some examples of hope and even how Elie's story, his hope in God is resurrected, and just the good news that Jesus knows suffering and can be with us in our suffering. And as we receive that comfort, we can also share and embody that comfort to others. And so hopefully that gives you a bit of a sense of the message. And together with the conversation starters, I trust that you'll have a really rich and meaningful conversation. Thanks, everyone.